Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. I have a 6, 7, 8 card spread here for you. Today we're going to do a reading on Gabby Petito. This is the girl that is missing, that was living with her boyfriend in a van, doing some traveling, and they got into a fight, and then she came up missing. He returned back home in her van without her. Okay, so they're saying she's a missing person. So we're going to ask the cards what really happened, okay? Because there's more to this than meets the eye. All right, y'all. First of all, I'd like to say this video is not made for kids. If you're under the age of 18, please click off now. This channel is my brand. Do not attempt to copy it for any reason. You see that little square box right here? Not the word, but the box with my picture in it. That is how YouTube brands your videos, okay? So don't get it twisted. All right. Also, everything else is in the disclaimer box. Go read it because we're talking about someone else here. And if you want a personal reading, contact me with the information down below. I'll get back at you. Give me some time because I've been working 12-hour shifts straight. I just got off work. It's late, so I'm going to do this quick. And then this weekend, I will be off, and I'm going to do a live reading on Saturday. So y'all meet me there. I will post it in the community post. Okay, already chanted, meditated, and everything. All right, so let's get started. For the first one, I wanted to see Gabby Petito's energy, and this is what came up, the Queen of Cups. This is her. This is showing me her energy that she was in before she came up missing. This girl is very emotional girl. She has a lot of emotional things going on inside her mind, inside of her. The inside of her soul is not resting. It's not at peace. She's a very emotional person. Right here, this is the Queen of Cups sitting on her throne. And if you look, she's looking at her cup. This cup represents emotion, but the cup is closed, meaning that she is not expressing what she really feels. The water around her is very wavy, representing turbulence. Her life was turbulent with this man that she was with. I think his name is Brian Laundrie or something like that. So I'm seeing, the spirit is saying that they had a toxic relationship. It was like a love-hate relationship. They loved each other, but they hated each other. Okay? And they spent way too much time together. All right? But she had all these emotions she kept inside. Sometimes she would talk about it. Sometimes she wouldn't. And yeah. Okay, that's showing me her. Now, for some reason, the High Priestess popped up, which means your own intuition. So I'm feeling that this intuition card popped up because I feel like the family already knows what happened, but they don't want to admit it to themselves. You know, they're still holding out hope that she's alive. She's going to come home. But when the High Priestess comes up, meaning that what you think, your own intuition is what it is the truth. Okay, that means it's the truth. Whatever you're feeling or thinking, that's what the real situation is. So I feel like the High Priestess is here to tell us the truth, that what we already think and feel, that's what it is. Okay, I know that don't make no sense, but it will in a minute. Okay, so again, now we have the Seven of Wands. This is someone that's constantly defending themselves. And I felt like this was her energy with him. She was constantly having to defend herself with him because I feel like he would pick at her a lot, and then vice versa. Because I did see in a video where she scratched him or something like that. So I think that their relationship was very toxic, and they would hit each other. I believe that he would maybe shove her around and she would scratch him, or something to that effect, or maybe she would hit him and he would defend himself, like pushing her back. And see, this is leading to what happened, y'all. This is leading to what happened. I'm feeling that she might have swung at him, scratched him, whatever, and he pushed her back and she fell and hit her head. Okay, but we haven't got to that part yet. But this is a lot of gossip, defense, a lot of defending yourself, a lot of defense. So one of them was very defensive. Okay, it could have been him defending himself against her or vice versa. All right. I do feel like he picked on her a lot and said things to her a lot. And then she would strike back at him, like maybe scratch him or hit him. And then he would have to, hold her back or something like that. So I feel like that happened. and then she fell, hit her head, which probably accidentally killed her. Okay, but we're not going to say that yet. Now we have the Eight of Swords. This is what I feel like she, I feel like, okay, this is a lot of information that's coming in. I felt like she felt this way or is this way. Okay, I don't think that he is holding her hostage or just has her tied up somewhere. I don't think that. Or if he did have her that way, she's expired. But now there's two scenarios here, y'all. I'm getting two scenarios. I feel like he might have had her this way and she expired, or this is how she was feeling on the inside with him. She never felt okay with him. She might have portrayed that in her videos, that they were happy, blah, blah, blah. But no, on the inside, this is what she was feeling here. She was feeling tied up, in self-imprisonment, because she was a very emotional girl. She had a lot going on in her mind, okay? And I feel like she would accuse him of stuff, a lot of stuff that he probably wasn't doing, and that would make him mad, and then they would fight, or vice versa. Okay, so now for the for the next one, we have the Strength in the reverse. So again, this is about her. She didn't have no mental strength or emotional strength on the inside. She would cry at the drop of a dime, or just have an outburst at the drop of a dime. Just any little thing would upset her, and then she would go off. She would go berserk. Okay, and that's because she had all these emotional issues on the inside, so which would make him very defensive, and then they would argue. If she scratched him, he would push her back. Something to that effect is what I'm getting. This is what I'm getting. Okay, so there's a lot here, y'all. I'm gonna have to do a second reading on this. Here we have the Four of and this is odd, okay, y'all. This is very odd. This is the Four of Swords. This is someone that wants to take a time out. And I feel like he told her that. I feel like after they had got stopped by the police and everything, I feel like he was like, okay, I've had enough. I'm not going to put up with your wild behavior anymore, scratching me, getting mad at the drop of a dime. So I'm going to take a break. I might leave, let's take a break for a while. Well, I don't think she liked that. I don't think she agreed to that. I don't think she liked that, because this is someone is tired and they're constantly defending themselves. Okay, and I feel like this is him more than her, or it could be vice versa. But I'm feeling like more this is his energy here, and he told her, okay, I want to take a break. Let's not do this no more. Maybe let's separate for a few days or a few weeks or whatever. And she didn't like that. Okay, she was like, no, that's not going to happen. And maybe another argument happened, and he tried to hold her back, from hitting him, and boom, fell and hit her head, which most likely made her expire. Okay, so now we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This is when your good luck runs out, and I feel like this is what has happened to them. I feel like they're in a karmic. I'm surprised the Ten of Swords didn't pop up. Maybe if I had kept shuffling, it would have. But I feel like they're in a karmic relationship that wasn't meant to be. It was only meant to be for a while, and then there comes this huge ending. I'm surprised the Tower isn't here, or the the end of a karmic cycle isn't here. But the Wheel of Fortune says the same thing. It's like, okay, we've done our time. It's time to separate. So something big is going to happen, and that's what's going to end the whole thing, because their luck has run out here. And this is exactly what happened. This is karmic, y'all. This is a major arcana, okay? Major arcana means it's set in stone. These are court cards. You can flip them back and forth. Energies flip. But this is a major arcana, so those mean that it's set in stone. It's something that's supposed to happen. And I feel like their luck has run out for their relationship. I asked the cards if she was expired. Is she gone? Is she passed? And I got the Death card, but it's in the reverse. Okay. Why is this in the reverse? Okay. And the upright means two things: transformation or death itself. In the reverse, it means death, but it means it goes on and on. Why is it going on? Because she has not been found. She has not been found. So this situation is going to go on and on until she is found, okay? And most likely, I'm not going to say yes now because I already know what happened to her. But I am going to say most likely she is passed away. And I feel like it was because I'm seeing him. I can actually see him go like this. And like he was defending himself against her going wild after she told him, after he told her, I'm taking a break, let's break up, or let's just separate for a while, this is too much. And then I feel like she went, and, just went crazy at him, came at him, and he went like this to push her back, and she flipped over and hit her head. Well, I feel like he had to hide the body, okay? Now, don't get mad if she all of a sudden pops up, y'all, because this is in the reverse, okay? This is in the reverse. So I have to do another reading to see if this is definite. But I can see that she would have already called out for help or come home or something if she was able to. Okay, I don't think she would be out in the wilderness walking around by herself or hiding someplace because she's too emotional for that. She needs people around her because she's not emotionally stable. Oh, this girl, I'm telling you, she's not emotionally stable. There's something wrong with her on the inside. Her emotions are all messed up. Okay, maybe she's got some kind of problem going on with her. Okay, but this girl does have deep emotional problems, okay? And then, to hear him say, hey, it's time for us to separate, drove her crazy. It made her go berserk. And I honestly feel like that is what happened. Okay, so there will be a part 2 because I'm going to ask the cards again. Is she definite yes, passed away or hiding someplace? And let's see if this pops up again, but only in the upright. Okay, that will be part 2. For now, I got to go, y'all, because I just got home from work. I'm tired, and I got to work tomorrow. And, yeah. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, y'all. And hit that notification bell so you'll be reminded when I upload another video. See you next time. Bye-bye.